Good afternoon, gang. David Gupple, Thinker Farmer here. It's February 25th, 2024. I'm here passing through, visiting back with Johnny B and Eli. Whenever I pass through, usually stop and hang out for an evening or two. And this is the herd at Briarmoor Farms, one of the contract or lease farms that Polyface has. They've had it a number of years, really made a lot of progress. The name of the farm's Briarmoor, but you look over it, you really don't see very many briars. Let's see. Big E's right next to me. Say hello to the camera, Big E.
Hey, gang.
And up there, that's the real farmer up there. We're just, the two of us are just watching somebody else farm today. That's, well, we call him Johnny B, but it's Jonathan Barth. He's setting up the tank. And he's going to move them pretty shortly here. And those are how many sheep you got there, E?
There's 30 head right there. 10 of them I've sold already to a friend, but
okay,
he's gonna get them probably in a couple weeks. But
okay,
so 20 of those are mine.
Okay. How many head total though?
There's 32 head there.
32 head.
52 rams.
Okay. Man, they are fat. I can tell from here.
Yeah, they've been bred. They're due to lamb the end of April, middle of April. I kind of wish I would have bred them a little earlier, but
Really? Middle of April. Okay.
we
Yeah.
just had such good weather.
Really?
And you don't want to gamble that the weather's going to be good, but
Right.
I wish I would have put the ram in 2 weeks earlier. That's
Okay.
but
Yeah.
they'll be healthy lambs. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
I've culled heavy. I culled 50% of my flock from last year.
Oh wow. That's a cut.
But I really want ewes that take care of their lambs because they're out there with the.
No, I mean you can't be out there bottle feeding. I mean that's.
I gave away 8 lambs last year.
Yeah.
Their mothers didn't take care of them, and my thing is there was ewes that took care of their lambs, and there were ewes that didn't. So to me, it wasn't a management issue. It was an issue of certain animals did their job and certain animals didn't.
Right.
So
Yeah. No, I mean if you have the same management, then it just follows as the animal. You can't. Yeah.
So I'm really excited about the ones that I kept. I think they're gonna do really well. And the ones that I sold were my second
Yeah.
grade, but the friend who's getting them, he's gonna do a little bit more management to his flock. Mine just run around with the cows, so
Yeah.
I'm not out here coddling them. But he's not gonna coddle them, but he's gonna be moving them with a wire every day, and so he's gonna be more interactive. And I think they'll do.
Okay.
They'll do
Yeah.
better for him than they would for me.
Man, the landscape here in Virginia, I always enjoy it. That's the rim of the Shenandoah Valley.
It's a beautiful place, that's for sure. Dave, what do you know about Dorper sheep?
What do I know about Dorper sheep?
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest and say not much. They're usually not as, what I've heard is that they convert really well on grass, but their parasite resistance is generally a lot lower.
Okay.
And so that's been, I've heard that mostly from Greg Judy. And so usually, unless you're planning on worming your sheep, Greg advises and other producers to stay away from at least having much in Dorper. I mean, you could probably have a little bit in Dorper in you, but not a lot. That's why he's St. Croix primarily, because they're really parasite resistant.
Do those sheep have a good carcass for the butcher? Or?
The Dorpers? Or no, the St. Croix. I mean, it's good. It's probably not going to be as good as a Dorper if I had to guess, you know.
Yeah.
You usually always end up dealing with trade-offs, it just seems.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, just toyed with the idea of breeding a little Dorper in there for the heavier carcass.
Right, yeah.
But certainly I don't want to breed in bad traits like
No, you don't want half your flock with dirty tails, yeah,
Oh, no.
and losing weight. I mean, those are some fat. You mind if I go closer?
If they'll let you.
If they'll let me, yeah.
They're pretty skittish because they just bond with the cows, and I don't move them. They move with the cows.
Right, yeah, you're really practicing creep grazing here. I mean, they're getting the...
That's why they're so fat, because they can just go wherever
Yeah.
They are trained to the wire.
Yeah.
Because they get shocked, but they duck under where it's a little bit higher.
Right, yeah.
So I think if we lowered that wire a little bit, they would stay in.
Yeah.
But we never tried.
I mean, they're so well fed. I mean, yeah, they're not, unless you got them really hungry. I'll see how close I can get a good look at these specimens here.
Oh, that was living.
What's up, Johnny B? Sorry, YouTube really likes to see you do work. You'll have to pardon me, gang. There's a little bit of sun here.
Might get a better view of those trees.
Oh, yeah. How many rams you have, Biggie?
I have two. There's one right there. He's at.
Oh, I see him. I see him with the nice.
second one has that brown back. I just got that one there in the front. But
Okay.
I've had the other one for 3 years. He's done really well, but of course, most of the half the ewes in that flock are out of him. So
Yeah.
I do want to sell him, but he's been a good ram, so it's kind of hard to part with him.
Yeah. I hear you. Well, I mean, if you have a couple others and you've got, well, it's such a small herd, I guess you're even more concerned about inbreeding.
Yeah, I mean, last year I bred his daughters.
Yeah.
He bred his daughters directly, so
Yeah.
I think I'd like to move away from him.
I hear you. I hear you on that.
I don't know what the real risk of keeping on doing it.
Well, I mean, it could. I think I forget the exact inbreeding definition. I think it's when he breeds his daughters, that's generally considered inbreeding. It's okay if I forget. There's a certain concentration that makes it a difference between line breeding and inbreeding. And so usually like in a really large herd, you got enough bull power or ram power, it's less likely to happen. So sure. I can understand. Yeah, so I can understand that.
I'm gonna move away from him.
Yeah, I hear that.
But all the ewes are bred now, so it doesn't, he's not hurting anybody out there.
Yeah. I'm gonna go walk over to these cows a little bit before I close out this video. Good, yeah. Still so green here. John said he grazed this fairly late last fall. Wow.
And it's really high quality still, even though we're in the end of February.
Yeah, I mean you've definitely got plenty of feed there. Anybody that tells you Kentucky 31 isn't worth anything, now definitely not for these beef cattle. They don't know the difference. They look really good.
Yeah. So we haven't had to feed in the hay yet, which is good.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So you'll probably be starting shortly in March, but
yeah,
you really, that's it. That's the 1 month.
A couple of weeks of feeding hay.
That's the 1 month. So that's going to be really good for your bottom line.
Yeah, we've already gotten a little bit of growth, and so they're finding that and enjoying it for sure.
Yep.
But in general, the cows look pretty good.
No, they do, and they look pretty content. I haven't even gone to look at their manure pats, but
actually really nice.
They're really nice.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Still like that pumpkin pie consistency.
That's good. Yeah, there you go.
Which is, you'd think that this would be really dry and
yeah,
but it's not. It's really good feed for them actually.
Well, Jim Garish says the 5 reasons to graze fescue are October. Well, no, let me think. 5 reasons are November, December, January, February, March. Those are the 5 reasons to graze fescue. So,
sure. Oh, this is a pretty cow right here. I know she's black, but
we don't have to discriminate on color here.
We surely don't, but she's pretty.
If the animal performs, that's what we're going to use.
Yeah. She's got a really fat tail head.
Yeah, I hope she's bred.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out.
Yep.
But most of the animals look really good. So, yeah.
We have, John will graze around here, and then down by the house there, and there's a couple of paddocks on the other side of that woven wire. So I think he's still got about 2 weeks to graze.
Wow. So he'll be in almost to mid-March. Well, beginning first week of March, week into March. Yeah, we still got a week in February. Looking good, Johnny B.
Thank you. Good to have you back so soon.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Got a good hat on there.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good deal.
We heard Greg was doing the PowerFlex promotion, you could say.
Yeah. Well, gang, I don't know what me and the guys are going to get into, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to put the camera down. My hands are getting cold. It's a little windy here for a Louisiana boy. Blessings for the journey, gang, and keep it real.